multicultural love. See, every person in my family has married someone from another race, another culture. This painting series has been waiting for me to grow up so that I can finally birth a new dream into reality. And that love through each generation seeds this understanding of I would never go there alone. I would never choose to go there through that judgment, through that trickiness, through those shadows, but because I love you, because I love this child, I'm willing to go where my consciousness doesn't know where it can go. Stepbrothers, half brothers, adopted families, everyone's a cousin, everyone's an auntie, everyone has soul and flavor, everyone has a different hair texture, and there's broken stories, broken lineages, and newfound glory. And it's totally British, British as Afro Hirsch would say. For generations, our grandparents ran so that our parents could build, so that we may heal and you may transcend the human race for all. For generations. And it goes on and on and on. I think there's a spiritual reason why they say 7 generations before your body keeps the score. And 7 generations from now, where sky hits the ground, your body reveals and transcends something so profound. I'm not rehearsing this, but it comes through because I've been sitting with these photos and these stories. Well, this is my DNA, this is my heritage, so I've been sitting with it before I even had consciousness, really. But these paintings and these photos in particular, these family photos, I've been carrying around with me for about a few months. And I had this idea for a while back to start drawing on my family history. So Tiger Bay, where it begins, with my grandma from Wales, my grandfather from Yemen, and there's my father, Crown Prince Charming, by my great-grandfather from Yemen. It's probably not a coincidence that last week I said I wanted to start painting composition again. And then this week I'm like, okay, time to pull out the family photos. Time to do it justice, time to start just sketching small, which is why I started with these small sketches and these paintings here, just to familiarize myself with the story. You see, what I find so fascinating about my family photos is that you have these kinds of really strong Arab Eid marching through the streets culture, but it's in Wales. It's in a place where we think of coal mining towns and solid Welsh 6-foot rugby players and warm potato pies. And yet there my grandfather was, making clothes and garments for the kids, bringing this sauce, this flavor, this culture, cooking for the mayor. Just think that these stories and these lineages, no one thinks of Cardiff as being this place of a way sign, but for me it is, because of that way that love transcends, and that how he married someone who wasn't Arab, and my grandma, who's alive still, who's amazing, who's probably watching this, married someone who she wasn't quote unquote allowed to marry, and that love through each generation seeds this understanding of I would never go there alone. I would never choose to go there through that judgment, through that trickiness, through those shadows. But because I love you, because I love this child, I'm willing to go where my consciousness doesn't know where it can go. To bring it back 4 generations. My grandparents ran from different places, so my parents could build. They gave us a home and an education which they didn't have, so that we may heal, so that I can do the privileged and hard work of looking at these things and figuring out what I want, what I don't want, and vice versa, so that you may transcend. And I speak to my nephew, I speak to the children in these photos, I speak to a hope that we can brave something new together. The human race for all, it's like love conquers all. As cheesy as it is, it's so strong. And that's why this painting series has been waiting for me to grow up. But I think it's important that I take these family photos and I bring them into a new dream, a new reality, where you think of Wales and Britain, but you also think of dream and mysticism and profound hope. With love, till next week, from my family, goodbye.